Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 29th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga and The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are now on the road to success here, given of what happened with Mando Season 2's finale with the entrance of Luke Skywalker. Obviously, a lot of fans were very happy to see Luke back in action going up against the Dark Troopers, and actually being able to have a scene or two with Grogu in the mix at the very end. Now, a lot has happened since then. We have seen the Star Wars fandom pretty much turning around. A lot of fans that said that they were done with Star Wars forever because of the sequel trilogy are now coming back. And unexpectedly so, because a lot of fans were pretty much, making up their minds, saying that this is enough, we're not standing for this anymore. And now here we have it, Jon Favreau fixing everything related to Star Wars, moving ahead. So they already have over a dozen projects in the works for Disney Plus alone. That should tell us enough already that, they really are very dedicated to Star Wars, be it Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, or anybody else on board. Now, everything related to the character of Luke Skywalker, what's really exciting about The Mandalorian Season 3 and 4 is about what's to come our way for the future of this series by Jon Favreau. Now, specifically, given that The Mandalorian Season 2 is now over, Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new projects for their new universe. It's described, however, that in a recent interview, actor Mark Hamill was able to unveil some exciting aspects about the future of Star Wars between Luke Skywalker and Grogu. Mark Hamill at one point in time revealed that creator Jon Favreau made a segment in the canon that Grogu is going to be a very important role to the beginning of Luke Skywalker's journey as a Jedi Master and his new Jedi Academy in the upcoming canon material, and that Grogu will serve as the beginning of Luke's new Jedi Order that Jon Favreau is getting ready to unveil in the near future. Hamill went on to reveal that Luke and Grogu's relationship will be explored within the new journey that Favreau is setting up, and that he was told it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing, that he believes that the fans will deeply enjoy. Mark Hamill also reveals that bond between Grogu and Luke, Filoni and Favreau are modeling that after Star Wars Legends. An unexpected story from Legends will be applied to both Luke and Grogu. Now, I want to actually go over one thing here. Let's stop right here for a second and pause. The thing about Luke and Grogu is going to be probably one of the most historic moments in Star Wars, overall, and as a franchise. When we go ahead and check out what they did with Star Wars Legends back in the 1990s and the early 2000s, obviously a lot of work was poured into telling those stories, the stories that George Lucas approved, the stories that Lucasfilm really poured their heart and soul into at the time. So the fact that Grogu is going to play an essential role in the beginning of Luke's journey as a Jedi Master and the beginning of Luke Skywalker's Jedi Order, it is absolutely possible that Grogu could very well be perhaps his first student of his established Jedi Order that we got to see and witness in The Last Jedi flashback sequence. It's very possible, it's out there. We do know that in the canon, Luke Skywalker had at least a dozen students that were killed off one by Ben Solo. However, none of which were Grogu, which was interesting. So, whether they're going to retcon that or whether they're going to insert that into the overall story is up to them, to tell you guys the truth. It's all up to them. Now, everything else related to the character of Luke. We do know that Disney is already in the planning stages of a Luke Skywalker-oriented TV series that's going to dive more into Luke's journey as a Jedi Master and different aspects of his life that we have yet to see. So that's another thing to actually take note of. And not just that, Luke is also set to make major appearances in both Season 3 and Season 4 of Mando. So we do have a lot coming our way. We do have a lot of projects that are being put into development by Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and other people out there. Now, Mark Hamill as an actor, obviously he knew about this Luke scene for over a year, after the release of episode 9 is right when he actually caught wind of the idea by Jon Favreau and hopped right on board. And that pretty much was Mark Hamill's last pretty much involvement in Star Wars. He wants nothing to do with it moving forward, which is exactly why we talked about this a couple of days ago, that yes, Sebastian Stan is going to be inserted into Season 3 and Season 4. He has already been in the hiring process to actually replace Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. The CGI insert of Luke was just the introductory part. Now they actually want to advance to Luke actually being more of a central character in Mandalorian. Now, will Luke Skywalker take away the character of Din Djarin? I don't think so. Obviously, they're going to use Luke wisely in the Mandalorian series. He's not going to be the main focus. They're just going to have him popping in and out every couple of episodes, multiple times per season, until they lead it up to that Luke Skywalker live-action series. So like I've said before in the past, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.